We will always be together in spirit. We'll always be together because we have children.
Right, but wait, don't get to the second gift here.
We will always be together in spirit.
I don't call Wack and get in this business because I don't want no smoke. Yeah. But when you come on here, this is where all the smoke is welcome. I have been paying close attention, and at first I kind of thought you were playing around. I thought this was you because Wack is a troll sometimes. He know how to set up, he know how to build a brand by getting the internet going. Yeah. I wouldn't even be surprised if this is some big game. But I saw you with another woman, and I thought, oh, is this a show coming to Zeus or something? No. And then I start paying attention, and I don't see you guys together anymore.
You saw me with who?
Some other woman.
Her name is R&B.
What's her name?
R&B.
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 That's your girlfriend?
Yeah.
So you've had a marriage and another girlfriend before I even found anybody. So I want to know, what happened with you and Kim?
Man,
this is his rock of forever.
Yeah, we've been together since I've been like 14. We met each other at 9. You know what? I just think we both we got to a point, I won't even say we grew apart, is that I think we got to a point that we didn't hear each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And because I'm into keeping the foundation right, the friendship and shit like that, right? I haven't pulled back. Kim still live the way she lived. I still pay everything I'm supposed to pay. She drive the shit she drive. She move how she move. But we're definitely separated. Been separated.
For how long?
About 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah. But this is how it's supposed to be. See, y'all expect when a separation happen, right? It's supposed to be all this crazy
sloppy
shit.
And messy.
And like I'm not her enemy, she's not mine, right? I still, when shit need to get done, certain shit need to get done, I'll call her, text her, she get it done. You know what I mean? This need to get done, that need to get done. R&B is my woman. That's who that is.
Wait, before we get to R&B, who's beautiful, by the way? Kim's beautiful, too. So Kim, ride or die, it almost makes people like me who's starting to think, okay, I'll try to get in a relationship. Like, fuck it. Like, that was solid to me. Family, kids, raise your kids together. Well, do you get to a point where after you've been through it all together, ride or die? Because I really feel like if you were a bank robber, she'd be driving and you'd be shooting out the window. That's what I looked at Bonnie and Clyde. So how do you go through all of that, all those years, all those memories, and then come to a conclusion that this is the end of the road?
Well, memory's going to be a memory whether you would or not, because it's something that happened in the past, right? And we have, my only 2 children, our only 2 children are with one another. But you have to remember one thing. When you get to a point, right, to where you're unhappy, either side, right, you got to make a decision. You know what I mean? And I'm going to be real. As a man, I wasn't going to make the decision. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't going to even entertain the thought of it as long as my children were in the house. So it wasn't until the children left, my daughter in college, my son's on his own, right, to where that decision was made. And I'm going to keep it real. Ultimately, Kim, she needed time and space to herself to see what she wanted to do. I made the other decision. I made the other decision to say, you know what? Let me see if something's out there for me.
You did.
Right, yeah, definitely. She didn't make that decision. I don't know if she has a boyfriend, a significant other. My wife's, she's beautiful. So, at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure somebody talking to her, she talking to somebody. That's her own business. I'm in a situation where my children are grown, so they know who their father is and their daddy, right? But the good book say we only promise 25,500 days. That's 70 years. First 15 years, the last 15 years of your life, you learn to walk, talk, who you are. The last 15 years, you plagued with ailments, arthritis, and all kind of other shit. So, right now, at my age, I probably got about 7,000, 8,000 days left, right? And at some point in your life, you have to be happy, right? And right now, I'm happy. Every now and then, we have our little quarrels, but we seem to keep it right.
How long were you guys married?
Married?
Or together? Since 14?
35 years.
That's crazy. So after
33, 34 years.
So have you learned anything in having a relationship for 35 years and then ending it? Has it taught you anything different about relationships?
Yeah, it taught me to tell the truth And it also taught me to go get what fits you. You know what I mean? So if you're a guy that need two women, you need two women in your life, right? They have there's a community for that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And when you enter that community, right, now you don't have to lie about shit. You know, because my girlfriend has a sister wife.
Right now?
Yeah.
So you have two women?
Well, you know, that's it. My woman and her sister wife.
Wait, so you have the one girlfriend, and then her sister wife is a woman that she brought in? How does a sister wife work?
That's when I learned not to lie.
Because Floyd always said, when people try to attack Floyd for having all these girls and strippers and this, he said, you know what's so crazy is all of you out there getting that trophy wife for the cameras, but then you fucking all the strippers. You should marry who you want to be, but you should be with who you want to be with. Shit. So 2 years you guys were separated. When somebody tried to expose that you cheated on her, were you guys separated then?
Yeah, it was already separated. That's why I laughed.
But we didn't know.
Y'all didn't know.
So the joke was on you.
Joke was on you. That's why I laughed. You didn't hear me say I can't get in trouble?
No, I did, but we still, I mean, you be dropping code words. Of course, now I can put it all together.
I can't get in trouble.
Okay, so then you get with the new woman, R&B, and she has a sister wife. When you were with Kim, were you always wanting to be with her?
She didn't have a sister wife.
She didn't?
No.
So did you introduce that?
Yes.
And that's your thing?
Actually, I didn't. That was a community that she wanted to explore. So the situation worked for me. I don't gotta lie.
But how does somebody like you who's so visible and who everybody knows? Because I get invited to shit. I get invited to like, come over here to this party or come look at this.
You're not gonna catch me with nothing else.
But I'm scared to even enter any communities where there's just too many people that can say too many things. Like you know what I mean? I don't know. Like, do you ever think, because of who you are and you're so visible, that trusting these new people or two people at once could be just dangerous?
I got a sixth sense in if I can go to sleep on the side of you, if my mind allows me to go to sleep on the side of you, I can trust you. Right? And that's it. But, man, the crazy part about it is that R&B, she my avatar. Mm-hmm. So I'm not missing the beat. She's business minded. She's had her own businesses. She's written 7 books. You know what I mean? She's gorgeous. She's outgoing. She don't do the ghetto shit. You know what I mean? She respects Kim on who Kim is. You know what I mean? She acknowledges who she is. I don't hear. She don't bring Kim up in an argument or a spat or none of that. You know what I mean? But it's cool. I'm happy.
And then the sister wife is like an add-on.
No, she's a sister wife.
But does that mean she's there for sex? What does a sister wife entail? Like, what's her job?
She's a sister wife. What you mean?
What does a sister wife, what is their job? Like, what does that mean? I know your girls R&B, but
when you're dealing in these situations, bro, you can't have two dominant. You know what I mean? They both can be dominant with a backbone, but you got one that's going to be the lead. You know, my lead is always who sits in the seat of business with me.
Okay.
Right? So you got to understand, like, if she agitated, irritated with me, they got each other.
Right.
Right? In conversation, right? When things are going on with me, they communicate with each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So one is more of a overall business, just straight up my woman.
Right.
Right? The sister wife is my woman, but she's more of a nurturer.
Got it. Hey, but you're having sex with both?
Definitely.
So now you're living your whole new best life.
No, it's not a best life. It's my life right now.
Could they have a third sister wife?
Nah, you know what? I thought about that, right? And I don't think I would allow that because it takes away from what I'm trying to do in life. But if we was out in Miami and motherfucking London somewhere and they seen somebody with interest.
For the night?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I could do that thing.
Do you all live together?
No.
Okay. Would you do that?
No.
Got it.
But they can intermingle with each other.
Why don't the three of you have a podcast? Because you and R&B do stuff together, right?
Yeah.
Why don't the three of you so we want to get in that?
That's a crazy story.
What?